Yo, what up, everybody, everybody, it's your boy, JR Reviews. And I'm usually used to doing it on my bookshelf. Today I felt like just doing this video back in my old setting. Sorry for that. Probably gonna hear from the guys, my YouTube friends. But anyways, I was watching a video from some people that I've never watched before. They're telling their weeb years, or when they were really into anime. I'm still really into anime today, as you can see by the anime I've been watching and doing the anime reviews and all that. But I honestly went through them, like relived them, like remember reliving some of this shit with them. So I'll give you my weeb years. Now, again, I was born in 1997, so I didn't start watching anime. Believe it or not, the first anime I technically ever saw, and I saw one episode of Sailor Moon when I was like 5 or 6, because I was at a cousin's house and they were watching it. And honestly, to this day, I can honestly say I don't like Sailor Moon. I'm sorry if you all, whoever likes Sailor Moon, I just don't like it. I think it's a crap show. Sorry. Also, no one understood the premise of Sailor Moon either. I'm not gonna lie, she is cute, but never understood the premise. But really, for me, when I got into anime, is when I started to watch. I picked up a film series by a guy, the Gorby films or Ghibli films or whatever it is, and it was remember picking up Pokemon and VHSs from the from the library all the time, and they always had like a certain scene, and one of them they showed a movie for the Pokemon. To me was a cartoon. It wasn't like a anime series, So it was Yu-Gi-Oh! It was a cartoon, not an anime. I played and I picked up a Pokemon. They would always show this thing called it was a movie called Kiki's Delivery Service, which they actually talked about in the episode of the video that I was just watching. And I'm like, oh, this sounds like a very good, cool movie. Picked it up, watched it. Really great movie. Loved it to death. Honestly, I like to sit there and tell you like I got picked on by kids, but no, I never got picked on for watching anime, honestly. Again, and funny enough, one of the guys in this video that I was watching supposedly was born around the same time. I went to high school, obviously around the same time as me. I'm sitting there, I'm like, boy, how would you bullied in high school for watching like an anime, bitch? Like how? Just like how? My point is like how, like right? Anyways, personally, and a lot of the anime they talked about, I haven't always watched. I mean, I went to start going to anime cons when I was like 13, 10, no, like I was 11. I remember as a kid, the first movie I wanted to go see 2 anime movies with my parents and one with my uncle. There was 3 in total I saw as a kid in a theater. Okay, one I paid for. I set up enough money to get everyone in my family ticket, my immediate family. Mean just the family that I lived with at the time, not my grandparents or anyone else, but just me and my brother and my mom and dad. And I believe, and my sister, I think she wasn't around yet. And my mom, and 1 second, fuck me. Crap. So the first movie, and then the other one was I saw with my uncle, and the other one I saw by with my mom and dad, I think, as a kid. The first movie I saw with my mom and dad was Pokemon 2000, and I saw it when I was like 4 or 5. I think I was 5 or 6. I'm not sure how old it was. But I remember dad walking out of the movie theater, and he was like kind of confused and kind of mad. Like he said this, and I think it's what he said on. And he said, Pika, Pika, Pika. Is that all that thing ever says to anybody? It's goddamn fucking annoying. I wanted to pull my eyes out during that movie, anytime that thing was in there. And my dad's like, I'm like, yeah, I guess it could be considered annoying. Anyways, the movie that I had saved up for to go get everyone a ticket was the Naruto Ninja Clash in the Land of Snow. Now, by this time in the time, whenever I had like $29 or $30 or something like that, I go to Walmart, and they were selling the box sets for like $29.95. I would be saving up a bunch of money to just get 4 box sets at once to get like a full season. And I remember taking my dad to go see the movie Ninja Castle on the Snow. And at the end of the movie, this is the first time he'll deny it today. He'll deny it today because my dad's 50 fucking years old. He's not gonna say that. Oh, my son got me into this anime series. No, he's not gonna do that shit. No. We all went to go see Ninja Castle on the Snow, and we were walking out of the theater in Chicago, Illinois, in Lake Zurich. It was the Regal Cinema Theater, and my dad says, son, that movie, I don't know, that movie was fucking awesome. Really good. I can see I understand why you spend like $30 on a fucking box set, and if we can when we get home, would you put in some of the because I want to watch the anime with you? And I'm like, yeah, sure, Dad, why not? And I think we watched like up to box set 9, which I had up to at that time, and that was it. By the end of fucking thing, I had up to box set 14, and then I stopped collecting for a little bit, and then went right to Shippuden. To this day, I do not have the complete Naruto box set series. I mean, I have some of them. I have most of the complete Shippuden series. I don't have the complete box set for the regular series, though. Though, when I was a kid, I mean, I had family, fucking watch time and all that. And funny enough, most people like in their like, oh yeah, I watched anime with my friend. No. I had never watched anime with my friends. Never. Not once. Maybe once in like school and like when we were on the computer, but I was like once or twice. But I actually watched family anime with my parents as a kid. Toonami was a thing, and Friday nights, I think it was on Friday night. Yeah, Friday night. And I remember it was like Friday night, we all got around, and I would watch Toonami. Well, my parents actually watched it with me, surprisingly enough. My dad particularly liked the One Piece show, or particularly didn't distaste for it. I also watched Samurai Jack, which I believe it was on there as well. I'm not mistaken. Really, yeah. And then I got my favorite moments. I always loved One Piece, and don't get me wrong, as a kid, still a kid back then, I used to get up and dance and sing to the song and fucking thing, all of them. I still do it now. I really love doing that. It's really like if the song's really good, it's begging you to scream and sing it to you. It's begging you to do it. If the song's not so good, don't do it. To this, that's why I sometimes get made fun of and shit. But like many people are gonna be wondering when I started getting into ecchi. Really, well, at some point when I was like 16 or 17, I kept hearing friends of mine talking about like High School DxD and High School and High School of the Dead, and I'm like, what are these animes you're talking about? And one of my friends pulled up his phone, showed me a picture. I think they showed me a picture of Akano, if I remember correctly. And I'm like, okay, I need to find this anime quick. And he's like, go onto YouTube, like a High School DxD complete series. And I did that, and I'm like, oh my god. And that was the first actual ecchi anime I ever watched, is High School DxD. And actually, it's one of my favorite animes to this day. I might as go as far as say it replaced Naruto as my favorite anime. One of my other favorite animes that I used to be into, and not many people may remember it, is Zatch Bell. If you don't know about Zatch Bell, that show was fucking fire. Okay? That series was fire. I honestly don't remember all the premise of the series, but it was a really good series. I remember watching it all the time. What was I at? Yeah, and the other movie I want to go see with my uncle was Yu-Gi-Oh! And yes, I got a card. And got the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Is it? Yeah, Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. There we go. That's what I got in the card pack that they gave you at the Yu-Gi-Oh! At the cinema. Let's see. Really, the animes. I mean, anime for me personally, as I grew up, I developed into more different anime that I liked. Now I just listen to watch comedy, ecchi, romance, fighting, action, and I've watched horror. My first horror anime for sure I've ever watched was Corpse Party. particularly one of my favorite horror animes to this day. If you haven't watched Corpse Party or played the video game series before it, definitely go watch it. Fucking terrifying. Ooh, shit, my bad. I've watched all these animes, and some of the animes they were talking about in this, I've never watched. No, I never had any like bullying moments or like weird something happened to me at like the anime cons because I never really cosplayed at that time. I didn't start cosplaying until high school when I went to the anime cons and and comic cons and all that type of shit. I think I was Issei one year for high school, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I was Issei. And it was with a bunch of other friends, and I think they also went through two of them went as different anime characters. Ooh, shit. Really when I started watching ecchi was I first watched the first ecchi I watched was when I was 16, which was the High School DxD. I think the third ecchi anime I ever watched, or when I really started watching it, was when I was 21. And I found an anime called Deers on You Watch Mojo. They were talking about an anime called Deers. And I watched it, and it was from 2004. And honest to God, if you haven't watched my review on Deers, go ahead, go watch it. I'm being serious now, guys. This anime was so good. It's sad that it only had one season, and it was really good anime, and I really wish they would have been able to complete it more. The problem is that the actual manga, whatever you want to call it, manga, only went up to a certain amount, and really after that point in the anime, that's really when the manga kind of ends. So right now I'm actually currently rereading and finishing up a manga of an anime that I plan to do a review of tomorrow, which is Sekirai. And I hopefully can finish it before tomorrow comes. The anime is like, fuck, the manga, I'm at chapter 108, I believe, or 110 or something. It's like 180 something chapters, so hopefully I'll get done before everything else. Really, that's my weeb stories. I don't have much of them. I mean, I never had any like bullying moments or anything like that. I remember doing this a couple of times to Yu-Gi-Oh, which was I would duel along with the TV show. Like, I'd be like, oh, you were gonna do this? No, I got this to play. Nah, bitch, game over. No, I would do that, but like that was about it. I didn't really do any much weird stuff, except singing and dancing to the songs and doing that to Yu-Gi-Oh. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I will see you guys later tomorrow for another some anime reviews probably, and definitely most likely a Goosebumps villain chat or the Goosebumps villains fight on whose YouTube channels are better. Peace.